Hello and welcome back to this video. We are still on our dictionary series in this Python programming course. And in this video, we are going to be looking at the dictionary methods. So we already know what Python method is, and we are going to be looking at the methods we can use for a dictionary object. So now we are going to be looking at a couple of them, and I'm going to write them out in the comments here. So we are going to be looking at the values method, the keys, the items method, the update method, the pop method, the pop item method, and then we're also going to be looking at the clear method. Now, but for the scope of this video, we are going to be using the methods that I listed here. So I'm going to just print it in this statement directly, and I'm going to be accessing my dict, and so that for each time we perform this action, so I'm going to comment this thing out. So for each time we use this method, it will be printed for us. So if I say my dict dot values and I save and run, so I'm going to get all the values. So I have perpetual female and 25. So if I say dot keys and save, I have all the keys. Okay, so now if I say dot item, I'm going to have both the keys and the values. So I'm going to scroll down, and then we have all the keys and the values, right? So I'm going to clear this so that we won't have to scroll too much. So we are going to come down, we are going to come to this update later, but for the meantime, I am going to go on to write dot pop, and I'm going to run. So now it is giving us an error, right? That it is expecting an argument. Now, when we worked with the list variable, this method dot pop was used to remove the last item on the list, right? But this time around, if you want to use dot pop, then you are going to pass in the key of that particular item you want to remove. So let's say I want to remove gender, and I will save. So and then I'll clear this and run. So now we have female, and I'm going to go back, and then I'll remove this gender, and instead of this dot pop, I'm going to go in with pop item. So now it has removed this. Now each time you use this pop or pop item, it prints out what it removed for you. But if I am to print my dict after I run that dot pop, so remember, we are running the dot pop item, and then we are running the print. Okay, so the effect of this dot pop item is what you are seeing here, and then the rest of the items that we have here is what we are seeing. So I can go back to do that dot pop again, and I'm going to pass in gender so that we understand what happened very well. So I'm going to clear our output, and this time, after we removed gender, so it returns the female, that is the value of gender. After you pop it, it gives you what it popped back on the screen if you are printing it. But then if you are printing the rest of the objects, you now have the remaining values in the objects. Okay, so now the next one is that we are going to update this dictionary with this dot update method. So now what we can do is that we can use this dot update to change the value of an existing key, right? So we can use it to change the value of an existing key. So let's say the gender is already here. We can use this dot update to assign another value to this gender. And then we can also use the update method to create a new value and insert into the existing dictionary. So we can say now my dict dot update, and I'll create another dictionary here. So I can say that now gender should be, instead of female, gender should now be male. So I'm going to enclose this dictionary in brackets and pass in this dictionary as as an argument in the bracket. So I'm going to save now. So if I print the value of this, you now see that new date has now changed the value of gender from male to female, even though we are seeing male on the screen. Sorry, even though we are still seeing female here where the list is declared. So, and what I can do is that I can add in a new value here in this dot update method. So, and I can add in a new key value pair here, and I can say that now I want to add the weight. So I want to add the weight of the person that we are getting, the person's object, and I'm setting it to what? Well, um 5.6, whatever it is. So now I'm going to save this and run. So now we have a new item in the dictionary. So the dictionary methods are not so much, but the ones that we've gone through right now, I believe we understand very well how to use it. So thank you so much for watching this video, and in the next video we are going to be looking at how to use dictionary comprehension. So see you in the next video.